going to reflect on the theme, moving beyond rejection and persecution. Our reflection will be coming from the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verses 7 to 14, and from the Gospel of St. John, chapter 5, verses 31 to 47. When Moses was on the mountain in communion with God, the Israelites fell into a grave sin of idolatry. They replaced the Lord with golden calf. They forgot the God who saved them from the great deeds in Egypt. They gave the credit for the salvation from slavery to a lifeless idol. They worship that idol rather than to worship God. God revealed to Moses the seriousness of this crime, and also he gave them the appropriate punishment that will come with it. But Moses interceded for the people, and God in his mercy listened to his plea. And God, whose anger was blazed against the rebellious nation, accepted the prayers of Moses, and he relented. In the gospel today, Jesus also will experience rejection from the leaders of the people of his day. They are just as stiff-necked as the Israelites of the old, not just reason. Like a lawyer presenting his case, he lists 4 reliable witnesses who have testified on his behalf. The first, John the Baptist. The second, the work that the Father sent Jesus to do. The third is the scripture. And lastly is the Father himself. With all the evidence he presented the people, still they refuse to listen to him, because whether we like it or not, evidence is meaningless to those who willfully resist the truth and close their mind to it. This is why Jesus clearly exposed to them what they are doing in the hardness of heart. You do not have his word abiding in your hearts because you do not believe the one he has sent. You do not have the love of God in your hearts. You do not accept me. You accept praise from one another, yet you do not seek the glory that comes from God. If you do not believe what Moses wrote, how can you believe what I say? From all this, we should realize that our own experience of rejection and persecution for doing good right now is not new. During this period of Lent, I want to encourage each one of us to see the rejection and persecution that comes our way as a way to move forward in the faith that we profess, and to know that Jesus, who was rejected and persecuted, is continually going to be with us to strengthen us on our journey of life and faith. I pray that each one of us will see this moment of Lent as a way to move forward, irrespective of what comes our way. May God bless each one of you through Christ our Lord.